Hello, welcome to Peter's Mobile Web. In this episode, it's all to do with digital jobs, that is. With more and more countries and industries going towards the digital world, well, it's definitely getting more closer to becoming more and more changes in this digital world. Yes, so it's interesting to see which countries, how many countries are going to, over the next 10 years, change in this fashion. Like banking. Banking will definitely be digital. Cards, postal cards will be virtually going. Yes, because your smartphone is going to be your next banking. Yes, your smartphone, meaning to pay for things, you won't need a card, no. You can use your smartphone. Because the majority of smartphones will have NFC on the smartphone to use your banking. Now, with jobs, now, the last decade, say, there's a lot of jobs that have been replaced to digital. Yes, because many businesses have definitely changed in this way, of course, which in the next 10 years it's going to happen again and again. Unfortunately, one solitary country just at the moment is Australia, where the politicians in Australia are still behind. Well, one example, like fast trains. Now, fast trains have been said time and time again for years, but no fast trains yet in Australia. So that's just my point. With digital jobs slowly growing, of course, in Australia, it is definitely going to happen more and more in Australia, of course, in the next 10 years, which politicians do not talk of, which is nothing new. Yes, in Australia, the wage growth has been very slow. Yes, very slow. But the changes in the digital world have been fast. So this is the catch with the changes in the digital world, jobs, that is. So it's amazing how wages growth have gone down in Australia. So interesting to see in the next 10 years, that is, how far, which I guarantee will be much faster, digital jobs, that is, compared to wage growth. Now, that's the problem with politicians of today. They don't talk of how the last decade things have changed, and now the next decade more things are going to be changed in this digital world for jobs, that is. Now, okay, now many of politicians in Australia is still behind, but hang on, but I guarantee, say the next 20 years, give it the next 20 years, how many politicians today will be still working in politics in 20 years' time? Well, that's an easy answer. Yet you look at someone that's 25 years of age right now, well, in 20 years' time, yes, they'll be still in the workforce. But how much with the change of the digital age coming faster? Well, it's easy to see which age generation of today is the digital age going to affect more in employment-wise. Yet a politician that is 65, 70 years of age now, well, of course, the next 10, 20 years' time, no, it's not going to affect them because they'll be retired. They'll have their pension, their payout, yeah, they'll have everything. Everything's under control. But getting back to the real world now, and that is more things. It's the same with using your smartphone for flying, meaning you'll be able to have your ticket on your smartphone, meaning it'll be a special uh, uh, code that will be on your smartphone, of course, so you can show that as you're boarding and so forth. Well, that's another thing that is definitely going to change. And it's the same thing as public transport within cities. Your smartphone is going to be more used as a ticket. Yes, in the future, it's going to be used more and more as a ticket. So you won't need to go buy a ticket. Sure, still have to pay, but your smartphone will be subsidising and used as your ticket. That is coming more in the future. Now, with fast trains, as I was going to say, it's great to see how fast trains are growing more and more up in Europe, UK, no argument, and I'm sure in America too, of course. But no fast trains yet in Australia. Oh, another thing too is it's great how many cities have got a train running from the major airport back into the city of whichever country it is. But one particular city happens to be Melbourne, Australia, and yes, it's got a major Tullamarine airport, yes, but no connection of a train from the airport into the city yet. Oh, but hang on, there's been a promise made by the Prime Minister Turnbull government in Australia saying they're going to go ahead. But, yes, there's a but here. Over the years, fast trains have been promised many a time. Where's the promise come? None. So, with this promise, so my whole point I'm saying is there's been so many promises made. But there's only one thing that is going ahead without any problem is this digital age jobs. Meaning it's great to see how more people are definitely heading by doing their own website, for example, and producing so many different things on their websites where companies get connected to it and see their expertise, knowledge, everything, which is great. And that's going to be more of the future with how companies are going to operate. I'll see people working solo, which is happening already around the world now. And fair enough, using Facebook, Twitter as a good promotion and everything, yeah, which is great. But the thing is, when it comes to Facebook, Twitter, which pretty well everyone uses today, the politicians use it, but they only use it for promoting themselves, of course. That's the whole idea, is promoting themselves. But it's great to see more people around the world getting more and more into the digital age, meaning producing their own website and showing their skills that way and so forth. Well, you definitely don't need a job resume then, because doing your own website and producing whatever it is you want to do on your website. Now, getting back to my website, that's petersmobileweb.com. Now, I will continue doing my best to show in how this digital age is obviously changing things, which is nothing new, because who hasn't got a smartphone? Well, practically everyone around the world's got a smartphone, yes. And more tablet form with computer, yes. Majority of people have got that, yes. So it's obviously more digital is, as I keep saying, growing. And in the back of politicians' mind, they already know that it is growing, but it's just that they find it very difficult to say how, in many industries, how jobs are going to be replaced, which has already happened in the last decade. As I keep saying, the last decade, not all, but many jobs have been replaced. Like, give an example. It's already started, of course, where driverless trains. Yes, driverless trains have already begun. Now, one city is London and France and Dubai. Look, it's already being looked at now around many countries where driverless trains are going to be brought in over the next decade or 2 decades, give it time, of course. But it's already been looked at right now, driverless trains, which can be done digital, of course, all digital. Now, that's just one industry, of course, but there's many industries which the way technology is being built today. Now, I won't go through all the companies, but more and more companies in the technology age are putting more and more things in smartphones, for example, or tablets. But more importantly, logic, the internet is the main criteria here. Yes, the internet is going to grow huge the next 10, 20 years. Oh, it'll be a joke, but there'll be so many things you'll be able to do. Give it the next 10, 20 years time, of course, with the internet. And with more features coming into smartphones, keep an eye, but you'll see over the next decade, more features, slowly, yes, but more features are going to be brought into new model smartphones in the next decade. So it's all definitely happening, and it's all coming. So get ready for it with when you get your new model smartphone, of course. Yeah, so it's all coming. So get ready for all these changes, and also with, unfortunately, certain industries out there, many industries, I should say, coming more into the digital age where certain jobs are going to be, unfortunately, gone, which has already happened, as I said. But the point is, of course, everyone uses, as I keep saying, Twitter, Facebook, fine. And of course, the people who are running Facebook, Twitter, obviously are making how much money? Well, good luck to them, of course. No one is saying anything there. They're making the millions, well, good on them. But this, as I keep saying, it's going to happen more in the future in the way of jobs, of course. To do with advertising as well, that's going to be more digital. Of course, it's the same with, unfortunately, newspapers, which have already gone digital. So that's just a couple, but there's going to be more industries to follow, of course, like drones. No, that's another thing. Drones are already being used. Yes, they are, which are great. They're fantastic. Taking pictures, videos. Oh, hang on. There's one other thing that's going to happen with drones in the future, of course. They can deliver like pizzas, for example, small parcels. You name it. But that's going to be brought into more in the future, in delivery-wise, of course. Give it time, but the companies out there are already working on it right now, and they're going to continue slacking down and really working on getting drones to do more and more deliveries, whether it's big or small company, of course. But this is going to be more the future. Get ready for it. So, anyway, look, that's all for this episode from petersmobileweb.com. And all I can say is that, by means, you're very welcome to go to any of those pages on my website, or even the visitors network page, and leave your comments there and so forth, or even on many of the posts that I'm putting on the first page. Underneath the posts that I put on, you may be able to leave a reply. And by means, you can leave a reply to the posts that I put on there, that is. And everyone's welcome to do that, of course. But anyway, look, until the next episode, thanks very much. Until then, bye for now.